When I was a kid in southwestern Virginia, I visited Grandfather Mountain, North Carolina, many times. It's a great place, and at almost 6,000 feet, it's a world of its own. Hikers have also long been attracted to Grandfather Mountain. There are around 10 trails on the mountain, with several going deep into North Carolina's backcountry. It's on these backcountry trails that, for decades, unsuspecting hikers have encountered a spectral figure making his way along the trail. According to eyewitness accounts, the phantom hiker is a bearded old man who wears old-fashioned work clothes rather than today's hiking outfits made from moisture-wicking fabric with SPF 15 protection. Rather than using retractable, lightweight aluminum hiking poles, the old man carries a long walking stick. Witnesses say the ghostly hiker has an old-school canvas army bag slung across his back, and he has a rough, hard-bitten look about him. If you run into this phantom hiker while traversing the trails on Grandfather Mountain, don't be offended if he doesn't speak. The hard old man does not acknowledge anyone who talks to him. He just walks at a steady clip and then disappears. Who is this old man? Did he die on the trail? Or did he love hiking on the trail so much that he got back on it after he died? As strange as it might sound, phantom hikers, like their ghostly cousins, phantom hitchhikers, are quite common. I've read a number of accounts over the years from the Appalachian Trail and various other trails, especially those that cut through lonely sections of national forests. I've been told many strange stories from the national forest from hikers and outdoor hobbyists over the years. Folks have recounted about a dozen or so Bigfoot sightings to me, and someone fairly recently told me about a ghostly figure on the Tuscarora Trail somewhere in the Four Corners area. The Four Corners area is where the Virginia counties of Frederick and Shenandoah and the West Virginia counties of Hampshire and Hardy almost come together. Most of this area is national forest land, the George Washington National Forest. Here on the Tuscarora Trail, a spectral figure suddenly appeared 10 yards in front of the witness. The strange apparition appeared, looked down at the ground, and slowly crossed the trail. As quickly as he appeared, he was gone. The Grandfather Mountain ghostly hiker and the story of the ghost crossing the Tuscarora Trail reminds me of a story I read on the Ghosts of America website. This occurred not too far from where I used to live in Virginia. A hiker named Jerry had an unusual experience in which he followed a supernatural hiker on a trail in the George Washington National Forest. Jerry said, "I was hiking in the mountains just east of Edinburgh last week, and I saw what I thought was another hiker a bit ahead of me on the trail. I would see him when it was straight and lose sight of him around the turns. I was walking a bit faster than him, so I was gaining on him slowly. When I got about 100 feet away from him, he started fading away. I thought maybe the bright sunlight was playing tricks on my eyes, but by the time I was about 50 feet from him, he was completely invisible. I slowed down to see if he would reappear, but he didn't. I have no clue what it was that I saw, but I know it was not a normal thing. I wonder if anyone else has seen this." If you would like to read stories about phantom hikers, make sure you check out the third book in my Detours into the Paranormal series, The Great Smoky Mountains and Beyond, and also check out my book, Haunted Shenandoah Valley. In those books, I recount a few tales of phantom hikers.